So the Titans to kick off. It's the final game of round 4 of the NRLW. And that kickoff was flirting with the touchline, but the Knights have it. And first use of the football for the home side. Already a handy crowd in at McDonald Jones Stadium, and that will build very, very quickly. It's a big day in the Hunter.
Yeah, big afternoon here at Newcastle. Obviously got the men's team looking for 6 in a row against the Bulldogs this afternoon, led by Kalen Ponga. But a healthy crowd already assembled here at McDonald Jones for the women's game.
Rima Butler, very good last week against her former club. Now Southwell kicking. Ivania Politi. What a start to the season she's had for the Titans.
Oh, she's such a great footballer. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing the matchup between Ivania Politi and Tamika Upton. The two fullbacks in today's clash, two of the absolute class players in NRLW.
Look at that tackle. Hannah Southwell underneath. It's one of those white headgears. Stay away from them.
Brittany Brayley-Narty starting. Lauren Brown is on the bench. Georgia Hale, the skipper for the Titans. 2 tackles left in this set. Good field position here.
6, keep working.
Shannon Marto playing the ball on the Knights 30. Last play here for the Titans. And has that gone forward off the... Well, it doesn't matter anyway because the Knights have got it.
Hold!
Our shoulder's already gone.
Jasmine Strange.
13 off the ball. Back here, front foot. Now
On to 20. Georgia Hale in the tackle. And she'll be defending a lot, Georgia Hale. She's in that tackle again as well. Averages over 50 tackles a game. The lock forward for the Titans. They had 56 tackles last week in their hard-fought win over the Sharks.
Yeah, she loves getting to work, but she's also so crafty in attack. Plays that traditional lock roll. She's actually... Oh, they got that one wrong there, the Knights. Forward pass.
10.
But she chimes in and plays that first receiver role. She's got a ball-playing background in the halves. But that 56... Her tackles made last week, Georgia Hale, that was a record.
It's a flat ball there by Southwell.
It's a good opportunity, this one, for the Titans. Brayley-Narty at the back of the scrum. There's Kitty Yaratu. Impressive 5'8".
Back on side, 10 and hold. Go 1.
Brayley-Narty. Now Shannon Marto. Olivia Higgins underneath.
Back here, front foot all the way. Go 2.
Hale. Lafipo held that up nicely. Politi with a pass to Chapman. Offloads to Brown. The veteran will play it. 12 away from the line. Lafipo, Brayley-Narty. Now Jess Alliston. Queensland Origin representative playing the ball, 12 away. 2 tackles left here for the Titans. Kiriaratu inside ball, and there's some good defence on Zara Canfield. She was in full flight. Lafipo kicking on the last. It's for Brown. Knocked back by the Knights. Well, knock on by the Knights. So Titans will get a scrum feed here.
Clock's on.
Great kick from Lafipo, the young halfback. Very composed. She looks like she's got a lot of time and quite patient. She's an 18-year-old halfback, so too Jessie Southwell. So the youth controlling the game. But I also think they rely heavily on their locks. Georgia Hale, an older sister, Hannah Southwell, just to relieve them of a little bit of pressure. But that's that next gen coming through.
Look really dangerous with the football, the Titans. You can see why they're unbeaten sitting on the top of the ladder.
Kiriaratu with a dummy. Tackled by Hannah Southwell down low. Brayley-Narty to dummy half. Now Shannon Marto looking to wind up. Stopped a metre short. Brayley-Narty. Now, Georgia Hale to Jess Alliston. Good tackle, Caitlin Johnston.
Go 3.
Brayley Nardi. Now Lefepo. And that's knocked down. Knocked down there by
Ready on
Shanice
it.
Parker.
Georgia, in the middle.
Yeah,
clock
Parker
on.
rushing defence, attacking with their defence, the Newcastle Knights, getting off their line. You see Parker second from the outside, just rushing in, shutting the play down. There was a 3-player overlap on the left-hand side for the Titans.
Oh, just come this way.
It was a big play by Parker.
Right, that's the mark here, so don't come any closer. Newcastle, bring it up. Okay, clock off.
Kiriaratu and Georgia Hale have been scheming on this near side to the right of the scrum. It's with Politi. Vania Politi goes on her own.
1 foot hold, 6 now. Hold. Go 1.
Brayley Nardi. Oh, Shannon Marto. What a run and what a tackle. Yasmin Clydesdale with a beauty. Hale to Lefepo. Ducks under a high shot. Penalty Gold Coast.
No, it's not quick, Georgia. It's not quick. There's your mark.
So it looks as though they're going to tap here and continue to apply the pressure.
Go.
And that's exactly what they do here, the Gold Coast. Building plenty of pressure in the opening minutes. And they turn it into points. Brayley Nardi, Georgia Hale, Kiriaratu through the hands over the top of Emily Bass, and it goes into touch.
Yeah, she got that pass wrong. Niall Williams, Guthrie.
Where do you want it? In the middle, play the ball.
Bit of a shame too, because they were building so much pressure. The Knights got caught on the other edge, short for numbers. The option was there, but just that execution of the pass.
Yeah, again, Alana, it's the rushing defence by the Newcastle Knights, and this is a part of Jasmine Strange's game. She's the left winger for the Knights. Here she is here. She likes to get up on the end of the line and put pressure on the attack of her opposition. She did a great job there, forced the error.
Let's take his sideline. Rowan Sims, afternoon, Roo.
Hey, Saltsy. Well, it's pretty good conditions here. The weather is holding out. No rain at the moment. And the home side, although they're under pressure, there is a massive crowd here. Sitting around 17 degrees at ground level, and the wind is coming from the southeast. So it is favouring the Knights. And this home side, as I spoke about, the crowd is really building.
It's a nice ball from Canfield to Tamika Upton. And Upton, though, smashed there by Hale, but a penalty coming.
This might have been a hair pull.
Hey, Tamika. You got the
Tamika
penalty.
Upton. You couldn't really see it here.
Just wait.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Just let the process happen.
Well, surely sometimes these can be accidental.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if that... Yeah,
That
they
one- that-
can
Let's go.
be. I don't
Get your
know if
mark.
that one was. She also copped a high tackle. So...
Well, how often do we see teams at the start of the game defend their own try line, set after set, and then go down and score the first try of the match?
They're just short of the halfway line here, Newcastle. Their attack really clicked last week against Parramatta. Hannah Southwell.
10, let go.
Olivia Higgins to dummy half. Premiership winner with the Roosters. Now Roach to Clydesdale. Gets a quick play the ball as well. Tamika Upton. That's a good run. And the highly decorated fullback. Reema Butler. Reema Butler. They're 5 away from the line, Newcastle.
Great run.
Last play. Southwell putting it through the hands. And Parker gets it out wide to Gallagher. And the play will break down on the last. Now the Titans turn to work it off their own line.
Just wait.
There was a play in that last set where Tamika Upton went down the left-hand short side, flat and speed. She got up nice and flat and used her speed to get over the advantage line. Looks really dangerous, the number 1 in the red and blue.
There's Reema Butler in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Her work off the ball, I watched her in that set in the lead-up. She only got the ball that one time, but she's getting through a lot of work, being a genuine option. They get the ball back here, the Knights.
Mistake here. Inside the 20 with a whole set of 6. Karpani.
Georgia off the ball.
Simone Karpani, 11 away from the line. Higgins to dummy half. Butler!
Hands off now. Let go.
A couple of metres away. Higgins looks one way. No, she doesn't go the other either.
She did the exact same thing last week and scored a try.
She did.
Looked left, looked right, and there was a space in the middle.
Up to the Southwell. Players in motion here. Johnston. 2 tackles left in the set. Higgins. Hannah Southwell. Good contacts from Brittany Brayley-Nardi on Hannah Southwell. Higgins, Upton kicking for herself. Great pickup, Ivania Politi, and in the field of play.
Yeah, she did really well, Ivania Politi, but so too the whole Titans side defending their line then. They're going to get a little gift
Second
out
Marcus,
of their own end.
quick
tap.
Not allowed to take it quick.
Second Marcus to the marks here.
A great positional play. Politi, you see Upton just sees an opportunity, puts it on the toe. And Politi was right there. Urgency on your try line. It's a great trait to have as a fullback.
Down to Urawan.
Hey, Saltsy, just got an update for you. Caitlin Johnson is obviously out with that 1-match suspension. It is Falila Kia making her debut for the Knights on that right edge there.
Absolutely right, it is Kia. Thank you, Roo. Jess Alliston loses the ball and some solid contacts.
Higgins underneath. She's still on the ground. Some great contact under the ball. Another error by the Titans. Here's the contact by the number 9. It's a good zone.
Upton. Kapani, what a hit. Shannon Marto and Jess Alliston. Great shot. Jessie Southwell running into the line.
Off the ball, 12. Let's go, marker.
Higgins to dummy half. Now Roach. Butler. Roach to dummy half. Southwell, heaps of time. Not a bad kick for Gallagher. Brown's there. Can't get back in the field of play. Repeat set coming for the Knights.
Yeah, early kick. Jess Southwell to 4th tackle, but saw the space. And you want your ball players to react to opportunities like this. Saw the space, thought that's the best option. Got to go through with it, pull the trigger. And the Knights, it's their turn to apply some pressure down this end of the field. Southwell and Upton for me, they're the two that have got to get connected.
Simone Kapani.
10 off that ball. Front footy and hold.
Terrific attacking platform here for the reigning NRLW premiers. Roach to Clydesdale. Yasmin Clydesdale.
You can see that Westpac red zone. The play the balls are pretty even. The Knights might get up over the top of the Titans here, but an even amount of opportunities.
Roach. Kiriaratu up to the task defensively, the young 5'8". Abigail Roach goes to Rima Butler. This is Hannah Southwell. Can't get away from Georgia Hale.
Nice tackle, enough now, let go.
Up to within a couple of metres of the line. Jessie Southwell kicking, finds the in-goal area. Politi is there. She doesn't die wondering, but eventually succumbs to the tackle. Another repeat set.
Yeah, lovely little kick from Jessie Southwell. We've already got to see the variety in her kicking game, but chose the right option there, just a dink, a little grubber through. Good to see another little look at this, but straight in between 2 defenders. The chase, though, you can see 5 jerseys, Jessie Southwell leading the way, but plenty of numbers, not giving Ivania Politi any options.
Tamika Upton gives it to Butler.
10 runner up now. Becky 14 front foot.
It will be first team to crack this afternoon. No score after a quarter of an hour. Titans defence, they've only conceded 30 points across the 3 games. That's in total, by the way. Tamika Upton, short ball, they crack. Abigail Roach. They've turned pressure into points, the Newcastle Knights.
Yeah, the speed by Tamika Upton just comes over to this left-hand side. And Abigail Roach, she runs a beautiful line. Upton gets the ball and just puts pressure on the defence with her speed. Great soft hands. And Abigail Roach, she just runs into the space.
Abigail Roach, first try of the afternoon for the Knights.
Yeah, they just look like they're playing really patient footy at the moment, the Knights. They had to absorb a bit of pressure on their line, but they've got some territory. You can see them taking some nice deep breaths after that one. But I think they've got to credit Jessie Southwell for her kicking game and the repeat sets. Just setting her team up with some opportunities to attack. Tamika Upton, that was absolutely perfect. We expect no less, but she hasn't missed a beat so far this game, Bill.
Yeah, it was great footage there. You could actually see her communicating on where she wanted the ball player to get to, Roach, and then when she got the ball, beautiful soft hands, Southwell.
Just doesn't have the legs.
Stand side on the left. Stand side here.
Knights in front, 4 points to 0 over the Gold Coast Titans. And apologies to Titans fans. I mentioned their great defensive record and they conceded about 10 seconds after. Now they've conceded a penalty. But that's only 34 points they've conceded now in 3 1/4 games.
I think they've also proved that they're a very resilient side. So I dare say we'll see a response.
It's key up. 9 short of halfway after that penalty. Hannah Southwell, Tamika Upton, Yasmin Clydesdale. A little awkward there for Clydesdale. Now Upton getting really heavily involved. Abigail Roach now. Higgins to dummy half. Butler on the charge. Higgins. Hannah Southwell. Short ball, Kapani. Good tackle, Marto down low. Shaylee Bent in there as well. Last play, juggle from Upton. Kicks for the in-goal area, wants it to sit up. It does, and Politi has to make a play at it. Well, did she?
Well, the bounce of the ball goes the Knights' way. A little bit of confusion last tackle. Jessie Southwell ran the football to Tamika Upton and looked really heavy off the boot. And then the last bounce just sits up. The Titans have to play at the ball.
Absolutely, she had to. Another dropout. Upton took it magnificently. Kapani, another good hit from Shannon Marto.
Stay square.
Props have been good for this night side to kick things off. Kapani, Rima Butler, here she is.
Look at this run from Butler.
Outstanding.
Higgins to dummy half. Jessie Southwell. That's a nice pass to Kia. A good run from Kia, but stopped by Shaylee Bent. Higgins, Butler. Really naughty. What a tackle on Rima Butler. And now Higgins from dummy half will get down low and gets the ball down. Olivia Higgins scores and the Knights go back to back.
Well, I'm sure the girls will get around Rima Butler. She had 2 big carries in that set, one after another, and then Higgins, she reaps the rewards. Butler plays the ball close to the line, and Higgins, she's got great vision out of dummy half, close to the line, burrows over and scores under the post.
Gosh, she did well to get over there. There's plenty of jerseys involved in that, Higgins. But again, the ball rolled over from that kick. It ended up being Tamika Upton. Vania Politi knocked it over, so they had another chance. There's a lot of pressure building on these Titans, Ruan.
Certainly is, Alana, and you know the middles you've spoken about, they've been just getting through their work really well. They turn the Titans away time and time again on their own line, and then when they get into this good ball, they're just working really hard to find their front, get a good quick play the ball. Off the back of it, it means Roach, Southwell, Upton and Higgins are able to get to work, and it's really starting to come today for them.
Sure is, Roo.
She's a creative little player. Olivia Higgins scored a try last week in similar fashion, and when she goes off, Nita Maynard comes on. She's a bit more dynamic out of dummy half. Great little partnership, those 2 dummy halves.
Southwell makes it 10-0.
Time off.
After a very tight start, the Knights have gone back-to-back, and that'll help the Titans cause a little knock on there from Jessie Southwell.
Yeah, how quickly the Tides can turn. They're in a great position now, the Titans. Bit of miscommunication between Kia and Jessie Southwell.
Properly here. Seconds, arms around. That's it. Seconds, arms around here. 13. Georgia, Hannah, that's it.
Kayla Romanak about to come on the field for the Knights. Braylee Nardi, Kiriaratu. There's a good run and a good pass. Emily Bass in the corner. And the Titans hit back. Williams Guthrie setting up the try. Emily Bass finishing it.
Yeah, nicely done from the Titans. Their second crack attacking the try line, but it was the winger that came up that gifted them that opportunity. Williams Guthrie identified that and threw the perfect pass at the right time. Just Jasmine Strange shoots right up out of her line, leaves Emily Bass nice and open. Got to stay connected in this scenario. Got to move together, stay connected. She was worried about Williams Guthrie being the threat. Just left Emily Bass, you can see there, in wide open space.
Yeah, she's got a tendency to do that. Jasmine Strange comes up with some big plays on occasion, shuts the ball down, but on that time just comes up past the football. And they get the ball to Emily Bass, who gets the Titans back in this one. Much needed points there for the Titans.
That's a great shot of Emily Bass scoring the try. The Knights chasers destroying corner post cam. Just been fixed after Jermaine Azako's try July celebration corner post cam. He used it as a golf club a few weeks ago.
Well, before that attacking opportunity, the Titans were under all sorts of pressure. Back-to-back tries, defending their line. And they get up there, and the first chance that they get points out of it.
Kiriaratu, maybe she doesn't trip over a headgear there. Might be using it as a guide on a run-up. And it's no goal.
Goal, time off. Just wait for that clock, I'll let you know. Stand side again. Tom on. Stand side.
Nice hit back from the Titans. The Knights in front, 10 points to 4. Vania Politi looking to really attack that ball in the kickoff. Now the 2020, oh, hang on, she's still going. Just when you thought the play was over, that's a great run from Politi.
Nearly at the 40-metre line, Salty.
Now Alliston. Just short of the halfway line. Romanak is in the tackle along with Clydesdale. Brayley Nardi, dummy there to Steph Hancock. Goes to Shante Kiriaratu.
Marcus square, front foot here and hold 8. Wait, go 3.
Steph Hancock.
8, hands off now. Lock in.
Great first touch from the veteran, Kiriaratu. So we go from the 41-year-old off the bench to the 18-year-old off the bench in Riley Jorgensen.
She's been good.
Hasn't she? What? Kiriaratu. Good kick, good. Well done. Tamika Upton in traffic.
Yeah, great little kick there. Tamika Upton just put herself in the right position. Showed plenty of courage to get down on the football. Had traffic right on her front door. Here's the replay. Great anticipation. Gets down there. Shows plenty of courage.
12, let her up now.
Now the 2023 NRL and NRLW Telstra Premiership Grand Final has been confirmed to take place at Accor Stadium on Sunday, October 1. Witness unpredictable footy, individual brilliance and an atmosphere like no other as each team attempts to capture real glory. Tickets are on sale now at nrl.com/tickets.
Go 5, nothing late.
Politi.
Oh, Kia!
Stand now, Becky, front foot and hold. Now wait.
Great hit from Kia. And, about to say backs it up on Emily Bass, but she got away. Shanice Parker with the tackle. Steph Hancock, another good run.
Off the ball now. Marcus
Lauren Brown on the
square.
field. Brittany Brayley Nardi has come from the field, so Gillaroo is out there, and Lauren Brown.
Number 15.
Yeah, she'll change the pace of the game, Lauren Brown. I thought Coach Karen Murphy might have brought her on a little bit earlier, but they were able to find some points. She's a great player. One of my favourites to watch, actually, so hopefully she gets big minutes. Bit of a crusher. Is it her neck?
Certainly got a bit of pressure on the back of the neck. I don't know about a crusher. Looks in a little bit of discomfort, Steph Hancock. Oh.
This will be a penalty to the Gold Coast. And on report as well. Giving the ball here to Kiriaratu, who'll shoot for touch, no doubt.
Now, some of those situations are hard to avoid. Players are backing into contact, going to the ground.
Wait there, wait.
For the Titans, they get a bit of luck.
Shaylee Bent. Big opportunity for the Gold Coast to score their second try of the game.
Marcus square 9, hold.
In a seesawing battle in this first half, Jess Alliston.
15,
Southwell down low, Ramanak over the top. Brown to dummy half. Through the hands, Kiriaratu. Lovely ball, but well read in defence by Strange.
You got that one right.
Kiriaratu to Brown. Lefepo. Now Shaylee Bent. Inside the Knights, 20 again. Georgia Hale, Kiriaratu. Real focal point of this Titans attack.
Stay tight.
Riley Jorgensen goes to dummy half. Lauren Brown has got a really good short kicking game, and it's on display there as Strange is caught in goal. Nice play from Brown. The Titans get a repeat set.
Well, that's the key with the short kicking game. Aim for the try line. Don't aim for the in goal. You have a tendency to kick it too big, but Brown just a nice little dab and aims for the try line. And Strange picks up the ball, but the Titans defenders were right there. Back-to-back sets.
Let's go 10 seconds. Stay on side behind the kick up.
Already you can see the impact. Lauren Brown coming on into the field in attack. She just gives them an extra dimension.
Steph Hancock on the charge. Daniuru.
Just a lovely little moment here. Nita Maynard has just come onto the field for the home side, and her daughter London is one of the ball girls today. So it's a lovely little moment for the family.
Absolutely.
12, roll out now, get square.
Another player that can really change the pace of the game for the Knights as well. Oh, there's a mistake from Alliston.
Where do you want it? Where do you want it?
Not what the Titans wanted in that situation.
Bill, you'd know what that'd be like for Nita Maynard. You've had your kids running the tee and looking after the footies for a fair bit of your career.
When Ruan just mentioned that, it brought back memories. Honestly, one of the highlights of my career is having my kids on the field in some big games. So I'm sure Nita and London will have a great little moment out there on the field. So I talk about Brown adding a spring in the step of the Titans. Well, Maynard can do that for
Wait for the break.
For the Knights here. Out of dummy half, she's really quick.
If the kids were playing up, Billy, and you caught it out of the corner of your eye, I'm not saying your kids would play up, but did you have to have a word to them? Like you're under a high ball and you look over and say, hey, pay attention.
Yeah, my young fella used to give me too many tips. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. He was right most of the time.
Stand now, Marcus square. Wait, Steph.
Solid defence from the Titans.
12, no more
Taylor
now.
Predabon on the field for the Knights. That's Nita Maynard at 14. Oh, a big opening here for Kia. Kia tries to get away from Politi, who makes the tackle. Big run from Kia. Southwell can't get away from Georgia Hale and is caught with the ball on the last.
Yeah, she missed an opportunity then. Jessie Southwell, she needed to get a good kick away. It was a nice run from Kia. They had the momentum. We get another look at this run. Just opened right up for her. Ran a great little angle. Vania Politi did well to clean it up. But Jessie Southwell, that was her moment to get a big kick away.
Had some big moments, Kia, already in this game. Obviously coming into the team, Caitlin Johnston. Defence and attack.
Brown, tackled by Maynard.
Hands off now, let go.
Lafipo to dummy half, dummy to Ben. Goes now to Laker Clark. Some strong defence on Clark. They're going backwards here. Politi. Emily Bass only needs half an opening, but the Knights' defence was there. Kiriaratu, Lauren Brown. Hit hard there by Roach in there initially. Lafipo kicks. They've let it bounce. And a slip over, and Upton's got it. Well, fortunate there for Tamika Upton.
Keep coming. Hold.
If Jamie Chapman didn't slip over, they were in trouble.
Tackle one.
An accidental something in the eye here.
Yeah.
Maybe a hand across the eye. Oh, more than that.
Forearm.
Forearm, yes.
Forearm, that can do it.
Casey. Yep. Trainer, you doing a HIA? All right, we'll wait.
Georgia Hale is the Titans player in question here.
All right, tackle one, Tamika, play the ball.
No penalty play on.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Obviously, he got caught high, but the fact that Tamika stayed down, that drew the attention to it.
Oh! Steph, let her up. Stay square. Go two.
Romanak.
12, no more now. Now hold.
Real punch off their bench. The Knights, Taylor Predabon.
Good run.
What a run.
Great run.
Go four. Georgia.
Maynard to Upton. Tamika Upton straight up the middle. Can't get an offload.
Yeah, that's that flatness and speed I was talking about before.
Okay, all on.
Southwell with a kick.
For Newcastle, zero coming here.
And the Titans have got it.
Just haven't nailed those fifth tackle options yet, the Knights. She did kick a couple of repeat sets, but in general play, when there's a little bit more space in front.
Jamie Chapman. Join life in the centres. Brown. One Maynard and Hannah Southwell. Georgia Hale to dummy half. Laker Clark. Kiriaratu kicking into the corner. Nice bounce for Tamika Upton, who goes to Jasmine Strange. Action-packed half of football. Just had to look down at the clock for a while. There's only 2 minutes left before the break. Really good footy from two very impressive teams. Is Sheridan Gallagher. Maynard. Jesse Southwell. On the ground by Steph Hancock. Roach to Clydesdale. Oh, this is good play. Oh, ruled to be forward, the pass.
What do you
I'm
want
not
to
sure
Georgia?
about that.
Unlucky, because Yasmin Clydesdale did a great job. Bit of late footwork. Created some space for a centre and winger.
Footwork into a pass.
So good.
Great combination. Yeah, it's beautiful lead-up play.
Clock's on Newcastle.
Here it is here. Roach gets the ball out to Clydesdale, and that's the footwork that Alana Ferguson was just talking about. That created the space. Ooh, I'm still not sure it was a forward pass.
Titan scrum feed inside the last minute of the first half. Chapman can't get away from Shanice Parker.
Hands off now, no more. Back and hold, front foot, front foot.
Shaylee Bent.
Hannah release now, stay square at Parker. Go two.
Clark. Good field position here. They've got one, possibly two more plays, the Titans.
Get square all the way 14.
Before half-time, this might even be the last one. As Kiriaratu passes, intercepts. And away they go up the field, Abigail Roach. 30 metres to go, they're not going to get to her. Well, what a moment in this game, right on half-time. An intercept try to the Knights.
Well, she got the first try for the Newcastle Knights, Abigail Roach. And this defensive read saw her take the intercept. A try at half-time. We know how dangerous that is. The Newcastle Knights were already ahead on the scoreboard, but just a lofty, floaty pass. And she put herself in the right position to take that on the treadmill of Ania Politi.
Well, that was the key. We see there in the Harvey Norman replay, the key was the position she put herself in. Up in front of the defensive line, up in the passing lane. Abigail Roach read the ball, pounced on it, and ran the distance. She was looking around, looking at the chasers, looking for support, and she thought, I can get there myself. What a play just before half-time. Abigail Roach.
They hardly made an impression on her. Abigail Roach. Big moment, Billy.
Oh, it's a big moment, but that's the trait of the Newcastle Knights edge defence. You see how high they get up. Abigail gets up in front of her inside defender. Jasmine Strange is on her outside, but that early work off the line gets himself up in the passing lane, and then she had too much speed. Big play.
Abigail Roach with the 4-pointer. And we've seen what a try right on half-time in not only NRLW but NRL as well can do the course of a game. Just changes the mindset of both teams. Karen Murphy with a job to do now at half-time, the coach of the Titans. Here's Southwell converts. So at the break, the Newcastle Knights have extended their advantage. Half-time, the Knights 16 lead the Titans 4. Second half action, Knights against the Titans. Don't forget, from 3:30 this afternoon in the NRL, it's the Knights up against the Bulldogs. Right now, a 12-point lead to the home side as we get the second half underway. And it's the Gold Coast Titans through Steph Hancock to open proceedings in this second 35. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday afternoon. Why wouldn't you be? Being able to sit on the couch all afternoon and watch 3 games of live rugby league. Riley Jorgensen, you get the impression if she wasn't playing, she'd be sitting down watching all this football as well. She just absolutely loves it, the 18-year-old with Laker Clark. Lauren Brown, the dummy half. How do the Titans respond after conceding that intercept try to Abigail Roach right on half-time? Well, that won't help. They've lost the ball.
Got caught in a really awkward position here.
Just time out, we've got an injury here.
Is it Shaylee Bent?
Looks as though it is as she starts to get to her feet.
Yeah, just, knees back. Good to see her on her feet.
She's up and about. Shaylee Bent.
Right, start forming here. Right, arms around.
Partner of Dave Fafita.
Yes.
Yeah, wearing the same number as Dave. Just signed a new contract with the Gold Coast Titans for the next 3 years.
7 up now. Stay straight. Hold here, hold.
It's been in terrific form, Dave Fafita, this year.
He's had a great year, hasn't he? Back in the Queensland State of Origin team.
Tamika Upton.
6 again.
That touched the Titan, so the tackle count will restart here. Nina Maynard to dummy half. Kayla Romanak. 21 away. Nina Maynard to dummy half. Southwell inside to Taylor Predabon. Hale in the tackle along with Clark. Predabon plays it. Hannah Southwell. Hannah Southwell! She'll get to the line, but then forced back, and some good defence from Politi and Hancock. The Knights knocking on the door. Can Romanak get through? Well, they forced it back again. Riley Jorgensen. Good tackle along with Brown. Now Roach to Clydesdale. Yasmin Clydesdale back to Georgia Roach. Now Abigail Roach. Caught on the last, 10 away from the line. They go down the short side, Georgia Roach. Grubbers into the in-goal area.
Touch Titans.
It touched the Titan. Just a leg, you just saw it just bob up and hit the leg of one of the Titans players. A dropout coming.
Yeah, I think it was the fullback Politi. Again, beautifully weighted kick. It actually ran on a little bit more than Roach would have liked, but just clips the leg of Politi. Great start to the second half for the Newcastle Knights.
Titans with the dropout. Sits up nicely here for Southwell, who goes to Taylor Predabon. They're 20 metres away here.
Go 1-17, pick that ball up.
Southwell. Kia Good run from Kia. Stands in the tackle, plays it. Maynard! Nita Maynard! Stopped. Oh, she's dangerous from that position. Shanice Parker to dummy half. Long pass to Jessie Southwell. Held that up beautifully.
Steph, straight up now, let her up.
Georgia Hale and Steph Hancock wrapping up the young number 7. Maynard to dummy half. Oh, the push. And, well, is that well played from Steph Hancock?
Very well played.
Hannah, I'll explain it. She was holding her in the tackle. You can't get up and push her like that.
That's experience.
Well, Steph Hancock stood right on the mark. Gave Jessie Southwell no space, and then I've seen Steph run the football. She takes a bit more to hit the ground than that.
Now, that was well played, Steph Hancock. Great run.
That is a very good run. Down to you, Roo.
Yes, Salty, an update from both sheds. Ron Griffiths with the Knights. He just wants them to stay in their system, don't go away from what has been working for them in the first half. And for the Titans, Karen Murphy, she just said she wants them to get into the grind, really live up to that junkyard dog tag that they've got going on.
Hands off, 14, hands off.
On the halfway line here, the Titans. Hale, Kiriaratu, Jorgensen. 18 years of age, Riley Jorgensen. Kiriaratu, it's a 4th tackle kick into the corner. Upton. Well, that's an important tackle from Williams Guthrie. There was half an opening there if she didn't make it. Sheridan Gallagher.
Georgia now. Front foot of Steph and hold. Right.
Strange.
Hands off now.
Tackle Steph Hancock. Down low. Clark in there as well. Oh, that looked forward. Flat. Still cool. All okay for the Knights. Romanak playing it. Hannah Southwell to Tamika Upton. Now Yasmin Clydesdale.
Gosh, she's got good feet.
Jessie Southwell kicking downfield. Karina Brown taking that one on the full. Terrific start of the season, hasn't she, Yasmin Clydesdale? You mentioned that footwork, and defensively she's always up to the task as well, a key player in this Knights team.
Yeah, she's got a really good skill set.
Yeah, a bit of a go-to player for the Knights on the left-hand side of the field too, Clydesdale. As the Knights get a relieving penalty, lifting tackle. Just past the horizontal. Saw a really dangerous one a couple of weeks ago.
Shanice.
Harrington. This will be going on report.
Well, I think maybe a bit more if they're
This hand
calling
between the legs, the
player
ball
out.
carries, head hits the ground, it's on report, and in the bin.
Yeah.
Sin bin. Shanice Parker off to the bin.
Yeah, you got to be really careful when you grab a leg and lift. The pendulum can sort of swing out of control, even though that's not your intention. So they're trying to get that out of the game. Like we mentioned, we saw a really awkward one to Albert Jones from the Knights a few weeks ago. She was the player it happened to.
Yes.
It was Sherrington that's sitting on the sidelines for it.
4 weeks she ended up getting. That dangerous tackle.
Huge opportunity here for the Titans.
Offload.
Oh, lovely offload to Brown. Lauren Brown to Lafipo. Lafipo! Has she got it down? I think she may have initially. She wasn't sure. It's Sienna Lafipo, the teenager, in for the Titans.
I think that's her first try in the NRL too, Lafipo. Only 18 years old. Nice little offload. Harvey Norman replay. And beautiful pass. Just hits a little bit of space, Lafipo. Does she get there? Yes, she does. Well done.
That offload in the lead-up was classy. Got to go back to Shanice Parker giving away the penalty. The Titans with that possession. But the second phase footy, it can be so dangerous. Lauren Brown was there. And then the young halfback. Here it is.
Great offload.
Lovely, lovely little offload. Good feet too. She was in nice and tight to Lauren Brown and just bounced out in between two players, found some space.
Yeah, Sienna Lefippo, she anticipated the offload, just like Brown, went with her, found the space. And Brown goes for the conversion.
And nails it.
Conversion attempt was successful. 26 minutes remaining here in the second half. Your NRLW Newcastle Lions 16 lead the Titans 10.
Stay inside here. Stay inside.
The Knights' lead has been cut to 6. The Titans needed to be first to score in the second half, and that's exactly what they have done. Down to you, Roo.
Well, you spoke about Lauren Brown being a real live wire when she comes on the field for the Gold Coast Titans, but look here, the key to this one, she stays alive after the ball is taken into contact, and when she takes the line on, she's got the ball in two hands, and that's what actually holds them in. That's what draws in that outside defender there, and Lefippo did really, really well to finish it off.
Brown to Hale. Doing it again, Lauren Brown. That time Georgia Hale was the beneficiary of it. That Roo was just talking about. Clark, who produced the offload ahead of the Lefippo try.
She produced that last one just then too.
Lefippo, full of confidence. Chapman. Good stuff from the Titans. Last play, they go down the short side. Brown. Back to Lefippo. Putting it through the hands. That's Lauren Brown. The kick taken by Queensland Auxiliary teammate Tamika Upton. There's plenty of feeling in this one. What a contest. Here, off for arrest. Gallagher playing it on their own 30. Romanak. Last play. Eventually they've got out to the 40 here. The Knights. Georgia Roach with a kick downfield. Vania Politi. Passing to Karina Brown, who finds Jamie Chapman. Look out if she gets around them. Chapman. Oh, she lost it. Lost it in the tackle. It was a good tackle from Sheridan Gallagher.
What do you want it?
And the ball popped
Hannah,
out.
what do you want it?
Yeah, Gallagher just sort of got a hand on her arm here. Jamie Chapman's. Just spun a little bit. Oh, it was the knee coming in.
They were starting to win the field position battle, the Titans. Off the back of that try in the start of the second half. Relieving penalty for the Knights. Sorry, an error for the Knights.
Heads in, clock off.
Now the NRLW season is back bigger and better this year. Witness Real Power and Unreal Passion live. You don't want to miss these epic contests. Head to nrl.com/tickets and secure your seats today. NRL Women's Telstra Premiership, Real Power, Unreal Passion. Another strong run from Yasmin Clydesdale. And a quick play the ball as well. Jessie Southwell drifting. Who does she give it to? Tamika Upton. Robert Mason Jones. Calling Gallagher on her inside. Went herself. Gallagher goes into dummy half. With a player down, don't forget the Knights.
Release the grip, don't play it on her.
Valuable possession here. Tamika Upton to Mason Jones. As long as you stop them, I suppose. Karina Brown, unorthodox, but it worked. Southwell wants that one in the in-goal area. And it's going to go too deep. Out to the 20 it'll go.
Yeah, a bit too much weight on that by Southwell. The name for the try line, aim for the in-goal, and just rolled dead.
So they wanted to take that one quick, the Titans, but...
Yeah, let it go.
I think that was an offside player.
Yeah.
I don't know how someone was back there.
I think they were down receiving attention. So it wasn't exactly going to get back in the action. Marto playing it. Kiriaratu. Here's Williams Guthrie. Lauren Brown, Georgia Hale. Romanak wrapped up the ball just when it looked like Hale was thinking offload. 2 tackles left in this set. Another 4-tackle kick. Upton takes that one well ahead of Jamie Chapman chasing. That's a few times the Titans have kicked on the front foot inside the Knights half on tackle 4.
Yeah, you want to be kicking to advantage if you're kicking early in the tackle count. And when you're playing against 12 players, you want to be using your full complementary of tackles. There's no real contest there. I'd like to have that play again, the Titans.
Down to you, Roo.
The crowd is building here at McDonald Jones Stadium. At halftime, there was 10,500 people, and they are flooding in by the minute, willing their home side on with just over 2 minutes left on the sin bin for Shanice Parker.
Well, they've got a couple of teams the Novocastrians really follow. As the Titans...
Well, they've made an error. Gallagher couldn't stay on her feet, so they'll come back and play the knock-on.
Yeah, throwing caution to the wind. The Titans here.
What do we want it?
Trying to chase these points, the scoreboard pressure getting to them. And Politi just throws a wild pass, and the Knights will go on the attack. Well, they've got a couple of teams to really follow now, the Novocastrians. Obviously, the NRLW side, the reigning premiers of the competition from last year. Now, they're going along nicely this year again and going to challenge for the title. And their men's team, they're 5 in a row, going for 6 straight this afternoon. They're sitting in the top 8. Looks like the Knights are going to play finals this year. They'll be happy up there in the Hunter.
That Westpac red zone, the Knights have been dominating with the play the balls inside the Titans 20. Rima Butler playing it. What a first half she had. Now Hale, Upton. That's a very good tackle on Abigail Roach. From Williams Guthrie. Georgia Roach. Wrapped up. 2 tackles left in this set for Newcastle. We're about to be 13 on 13.
Not on top. Go for it. Georgia, go.
Higgins. Taylor Pretaborn. Can't get the ball down.
Great tackle.
5 held up.
Shaylee Bent in there.
Bent, yeah.
Politi.
Just wait for the whistle.
Yeah, great technique here.
Need markers.
The girls just get between the ball and the try line. A charging run. Beautiful pass here by Higgins close to the line. Yeah, it's Politi that just gets her body in between the ground and the ball. There she goes again.
Attack that kick well, Politi.
Go one. Enough now. Get square.
Karina Brown playing the ball. It's a good run from Emily Bass. And a quick play the ball as well. Oh, no, didn't play it properly.
Where do you want it? In the middle. Clock on. Okay, understand you're challenging. Here? There's no balance and control there. Do you want a challenge? All right.
No, there won't be a challenge.
Shanice Parker's come back on after her sin bin.
Yes, yeah. Oh, she back? All right, heads in, let's go. All right. Yeah, turn the shot clock off. All right, heads in, let's go. Heads right in, heads right in. Right in one, wait for the break,
So,
ball in.
Georgia Roach
Break.
feeds the scrum. Olivia Higgins goes to Jessie Southwell. Shanice Parker, so we're 13 on 13. Parker playing it. Southwell, Layson Jones.
Georgia, release the grip.
Tackled by Hale and Alliston. 17 minutes remaining. Higgins. Southwell to Predabon.
Hands off, pick it up. Wait. Go 3. 9.
Higgins from dummy half. Jessie Southwell to Rima Butler. Rima Butler. Riley Jorgensen did well. Kiriaratu helped out. Now, Roach to Clydesdale. They stop her. She gets to the line.
She's done it.
Clydesdale scores a
Coming in
try.
to tackle 5. I have no try. Just confirm a double movement, but just check the contact in the lead up as well, please.
Will there be a double movement here for Yasmin Clydesdale or 4 points? Let's have a look.
Well, she looks confident, doesn't she, Yasmin Clydesdale? She'd know whether the ball-carrying arm hits the ground. She stay up? Oh, no.
The ball-carrying arm of Yasmin Clydesdale hits the ground first with the defender in contact. She then promotes the ball, which is a double movement.
Yeah, if that
We have
ball-carrying arm doesn't hit the ground, she's entitled to promote the ball, but as soon as it does and she's got a defending player in contact, that's deemed a completion of a tackle.
Onside.
That's the recipe for when to attack, though, straight after Rima Butler. She gets them such good momentum. Even a nice little offload from Rima wouldn't go astray, but certainly that next play, Yasmin Clydesdale, Tamika Upton popping up.
Hands off. Parking square. Right here.
Williams Guthrie here holding the back of her
Tackle
head.
1, number 4.
Awkwardly into that tackle. Just see it was all accidental there from Georgia Roach.
Just wait there for.
There'll be a play the ball here for the Titans. Telstra has some of the best defence in the business, tackling millions of cyber threats every day.
Parking square.
Sanamato playing the ball to Lauren Brown. Kiriaratu, they go down a short side. He's through a dummy. Sarah Canfield taking on suspicion. Marto. Alliston. Jess Alliston. Play the ball 10 metres into Knights territory. Lefipo plays in motion. Plenty of them on her outside. Who can she find? Nobody, because Mason Albert Jones with the tackle.
Hold.
Last play. Kick from Politi. Bounces up nicely for Tamika Upton. She's tackled by Shaylee Bent.
Build Tamika Upton, fullback, her positioning, particularly on those kicks, but in defence and how she organises it. What do you make of her?
No, she's a wonderful player. I've watched her closely over the last couple of weeks, and the Titans have kept her really contained today. They've done a great job on Tamika Upton, but they give her a little bit of space. We saw a couple of times in the first half she gets up over the advantage line and uses her speed, and it really attacks the defensive line. I'd like to see her hang around Jessie Southwell and just get a few little combinations, a few little plays in and around the ruck. I think she can utilise her speed in that middle, but she's got the basics right in that position.
Lock on from dummy half.
Yeah,
over
little
here.
bobble.
Go. It's not quick, Georgia, but it's going to be a play the ball here. Play the ball there.
They're down by 6 here, the Titans. They'd like to strike now. Great field position.
Let's go. Work with the team set.
Zara Canfield. Huge opportunity here for the Gold Coast Titans. Shannon Marto. Romanak in the tackle, along with Kapani. Lauren Brown. Georgia Hale. Sienna Lefepo, Shaylee Bent. Defence there from the Knights, Shanice Parker. Lefepo. Parker grabbed her, offloads to Bent to Brown. And Lauren Brown's lost it here. And she's fallen awkwardly in the tackle.
So knock on. Time off.
So Lauren Brown has come up with a rare error.
Yeah, very rare error. Lauren Brown. Oh, she cops the side of Rima Butler's head. She might have to go off and get checked out here.
Yeah, copped a little bit of a crusher on the way down too.
Knights in front by 6.
Start forming.
Good news for the Titans. Lauren Brown is up, ready to go.
Lauren,
After that awkward tackle where she
independent doctor.
lost the ball.
Just means she has to go for HI assessment. That's all that means.
And head assessment, though, the independent doctor has said, off you go.
Get that replacement on Tom.
So it's 15 minutes of real time that she'll be off for this head assessment. Minutes, or just under 14 minutes left in the contest.
We're going straight away here. Let's start forming.
Knights with a scrum
Right,
feed. They're
heads
up
in,
by
let's go.
6. Don't forget, Knights v Bulldogs, NRL action at the conclusion of this match right here on Nine's Wide World of Sports. Southwell.
12, let her go now. Get square. Hold. Wait.
Higgins to dummy half. Butler. Rima Butler playing the ball 10 short of halfway. Simone Carpani. Hale in the tackle along with Brittany Brayley-Nardi. Higgins. Roach. She got an offload away. Tackling straight away was Clydesdale. Butler. Oh. What about that initial fend from Rima Butler?
Great fend, but repeat efforts. She's often putting her hand up a couple of times in a set to help her team with some yardage. Kick from Jessie Southwell.
Well taken by Politi.
Good chase. That's the way to keep him out of the contest. A nice kick chase, pin him down in that corner.
Jamie Chapman playing the ball. Politi. Good yardage down the short side. And a quick play the ball as well. Emily Bass. They're trying to up the ante here, the Titans. 12 and a half minutes left. Just the one converted try in it. Jess Alliston playing it on the last. Kiriaratu with a kick. There's some trouble in back by Rima Butler. He's down for the Knights, but look out. We'll keep an eye on Tamika Upton. And the trainer has called for the game to stop here.
Come in there,
for Rima Butler.
Yeah, she looks like she's holding her head. Here's the incident here. Oh, bit of friendly fire. Oh, that would have hurt.
Now, our Boomers are returning to Australia to take on the world stacked with NBA stars, including Paddy Mills and Josh Giddey, 4 blockbuster matches against Brazil, Venezuela, South Sudan and France as they start their journey to Paris 2024. It all starts Monday night at 7:30 with every match exclusive, live and free on Gem and 9 Now. So Rima Butler coming from the fields. 141 metres, and every one of those metres hard-earned by Rima Butler. 16-10, 12 minutes to go. Thumbs up there too from Reema Butler. Play on here for the Knights.
Georgia, no more! Get square 14!
Gallagher. And they left it very late last week, the Titans.
Get square 12, hold!
Always in the contest. Southwell, Lacey Jones puts it down. An error from the Knights.
Well, poor discipline from the Knights is going to continue to invite this Titans team back into the contest. They're only 6 points behind. A bit over 10 minutes to go. There's plenty of time in this game.
Yeah, Southwell just getting a little bit too tricky there.
All the way. 11, head right in.
And look at the game situation, up by 6 points. They're going to complete their sets. Haven't spent too much time down in the Titans area in the last 10 minutes.
Oh, they lost it. There's an error.
Becoming a mistake-a-thon.
Where do you want it? In the middle?
Well, the team that holds the ball in the next little period will be able to build a bit of pressure, and off the back of pressure, that's where points come. This game's right in the balance here. The team that, like Alana said, just builds their discipline and builds that pressure will come out on top.
It's right in 16, Tamika, get right in.
Yeah, to enter the last 10 minutes of an enthralling game of football. Clydesdale. This would be a penalty. Zara Canfield.
You went back to it.
I think the referee would just had enough of scrums. So he thought, we'll give a penalty here. Too many scrums in the last 3 minutes. But the Knights, they'll get some field position here. And they've got some key players. They can find the ball in this end of the field. Clydesdale's one on the left-hand side of the field. Here she goes here. She's a real threat.
Taken high there by Zara Canfield.
Keep him down. No, it's not
Jasmine
quick.
Clydesdale is
Doesn't
explaining
like
the rules.
it. Doesn't like it, does she? Yeah, that's a fair call. She needs a bit more support around her. Jasmine Clydesdale. She quite often gets through, pokes her nose through.
Hannah Southwell.
Hands off, no more. Go one, Marcus got me.
Higgins. Southwell. Lacey Jones.
Georgia straight up, 10, give space.
Lacey Albert Jones playing the ball, 10 away from the line. Higgins to dummy half. Hannah Southwell. Tamika Upton, nice pass. Roach. Oh, now the Roach to Roach. Abigail Roach couldn't find a pass. They shut that down well, the Titans. Upton. Hannah Southwell. 2 tackles left in this set of 6 for the Knights. Jessie Southwell, Tamika Upton getting heavily involved. Parker! And
What do you want it?
they've ruled it went forward. It's going to be no try.
Tommy, how are we?
Real chance there. It was Southwell to Tamika Upton, and Parker, she showed the speed that she's got, but just a forward pass right at the end.
She looks dangerous coming onto the ball at pace.
Let's go Titans.
Teaming up with Tamika Upton.
Wait for the break.
That's the key down this end of the field for the Knights. Jessie Southwell to Tamika Upton.
It's in.
You build that combination, they can be a real threat in this competition.
Jamie Chapman for the Titans. And that was a strip, 2 in the tackle.
Yeah, it's got to go through Hannah. John?
They'll challenge this one, the Knights.
Case have a captain's challenge. Newcastle are challenging the decision of a strip 2 in the tackle.
Well, the force that the ball came out in would indicate that there was a hand involved.
Just looking at the left hand of Shanice Parker, she strips the ball with more than one player in the tackle. The challenge is unsuccessful.
That was a quick one.
Yep, one look.
Let's go 6.
Is that Gus's favourite, Casey Badger?
Yes, one look.
She's good.
I think Gus has named Casey One Look Casey.
That's it. He wants her living in the bunker.
Front foot. Go. 17, let her rock.
Sailey bent for the Titans. 7 minutes remaining. Still that 6-point lead the Knights are hanging on to.
17, back here and hold it.
Jess Alliston playing the ball to Brayley Nardi, Hale, Kiriaratu. There's a
that's a run.
Canfields. Simone Karpani with a tackle that had to be made. Hale, Lefippo, Chapman. And it went forward. Knock on is the call.
When do you want it? You can't. You can only go the middle.
It's that
this scrum
discipline
line,
and
or the 10.
execution.
Yep.
They were looking
Clock
dangerous
on.
then too, the Titans. Had the Newcastle Knights on the back foot,
Let's go, Suffolk.
ready to pounce.
Right, let's go, girls. Heads in. Let's go. We're all here. Wait for the break. Two-hand sense grip. Ball in. Hold
Jesse
hard.
Southwell to feed the scrum. Higgins, Roach, Upton, Tamika Upton. Beautiful ball. Abigail Roach. Good tackle. Oh, Williams Guthrie with that one. Clydesdale.
Let go now, Georgia. Get square.
6 minutes remaining. Simone Karpani. Wrapped up.
Let her up now.
Halfway through the
Make
set
your
here.
space. Hold. You're holding it. Go 3.
Georgia Hale's up to 48 tackles now in the game.
Upton, Tamika Upton, it opened up for her, gets around them and scores a typical Tamika Upton try for the Newcastle Knights. What a star she is.
Well, she's just left Billy Slater's chin on his chest. Absolutely outstanding footwork and pace from Tamika Upton. Footy into her hands to break through that first line of defence, but the pace and the movement, a palm to get rid of Ivania Politi. She's pretty special to watch, isn't she, Bill?
Yeah, you can't beat speed in this game, and Tamika Upton, she's got plenty of it here. They've done a great job in the opening 65 minutes of this contest on Tamika Upton, but she finds a bit of space in the last 5 minutes of this game, and she puts the game to bed. Beautiful play, beautiful movement. What a player, Queensland fullback.
Tamika Upton. What a player. Jess Southwell. Just to make it a 2 converted try lead with 4 minutes remaining, and it is there. So try converted. Don't forget, coming up, Knights against the Bulldogs in Chemist Warehouse, Sunday footy. The Knights looking for 6 wins in a row as they take on the Bulldogs in what should be a really entertaining game of football.
They field a strong side, the Bulldogs. This should be a good contest. Great atmosphere here in Newcastle. Ruan Sims has spoken about this crowd building on ground level. They'll be out to see their team win half a dozen in a row this afternoon. But the Bulldogs, like I said, Viliami Kikau back in the side, Matt Burton. They've got some real strike.
Luke Thompson to start for the Bulldogs as
Yeah.
well this afternoon.
Daniel Saifidi comes back into the team as well. He's going to be on the interchange bench, so finals bound the Knights are looking like.
Whoa!
Held.
Well, Jamie Chapman has reeled out of this one, and there's a lot of concern here for the Titans centre.
Yeah,
Collision.
Yeah, this was a real accident, sickening clash. Both going for the ball. eyes on the football, and then, just cops the shoulder of Tamika Upton. Oh, she's getting to her feet, Chapman, which is a great sign. She's walking off the field. It's the one thing these girls do when they put these uniforms on. They check their bodies in. They are all in for these contests. The physical side of the game, you can never question about the girls.
Not for the faint of heart. Wow. There's some more solid defence. Shannon Marto on Simone Carpani. Another strong afternoon for Carpani. Roach. It's Georgia Roach. Not held. Still not held. Hang on. Does anyone want to finish her off? There you go, Riley Jorgensen.
She'd get out of a straitjacket.
Southwell with a kick.
Kicks on the floor.
Pelini's put that down.
On backwards one.
Oh, knock back.
Hold here, hold.
Kicked it on the 4th there, Jessie Southwell.
Hold. Release 15. Thank you, 14.
Another 2.5 minutes remaining.
16 off that ball.
And Riley Jorgensen is down in back play, so play's been stopped.
Yep. 3, number 4.
Is the youngster receiving attention? Jorgensen coming from the fields.
May have copped an accidental knee. She made that tackle on Roach.
Hold. Go 3.
So coming to the end of round 4, and we won't have any undefeated teams. Oh, unless the Titans can conjure up a miracle.
Hang on.
Last tackle, Marquez.
Clark playing it to Rayleigh Nardi, Kiriaratu.
Forward.
And Emily Bass. Caught in the last. It'll be a turnover.
Well, it was forward by 1.5 meters. Right idea.
Southwell. Tackled by Brayley Nardi. And Laker Clark. As I was about to say, we're about to... Oh, it's Steph Hancock.
It's one-on-one, Steph, but you've raked it. You raked it that way, and it hits the Newcastle player, so it's a knock-on.
Lost it in the one-on-one steal.
Yeah, Titans. All right, K7 captain's challenge. Titans are challenging the decision of a knock-on. Originally a one-on-one, knocked on into the defender.
The captain's challenge. This is going to be the Titans' first loss of their campaign.
Steph Hancock strips the ball in a one-on-one tackle. He then travels forward, hitting the Newcastle player, constituting a knock-on. The challenge is unsuccessful.
How many looks?
Let's go.
One look, Casey.
One look.
Time on.
First loss of the season. Very unpredictable, the NRLW. Shows the quality of the competition.
Right, heads in, let's start forming. Heads in. Right.
Clydesdale.
6, let go, let go. You're in hold.
Carpani.
Out together now.
Brayley Nardi down low. Zara Canfield over the top. It's been a really good couple of weeks for the Newcastle Knights. Inside the last minute. Really put to the test this afternoon against the Titans. And Parker's knocked it on.
Yeah, she got that pass wrong.
Clock on.
Jessie Southwell.
Where you are, Steph?
Fortunately, probably won't matter too much. That clock's just winding down.
Game clock's
They've
off.
done enough
Shot
to get a
clock's
win
on.
at
Stay in
home.
those positions. Let's go. Let's go.
Don't forget, Knights Bulldogs coming up in the NRL. We're in the final stages of this NRLW clash as Williams Guthrie tackled inside Knights territory. Zara Canfield. This will be the last play of the game. Brittany Brayley-Nardi to Kyria Ratu. Kicks. Tamika Upton has it covered. Doesn't matter. Goes in a touch. And the Knights win. The Newcastle Knights with a solid victory over the Gold Coast Titans. First loss of the season for the Titans. But the defending premiers are on the charge in NRLW 2023. Full time at McDonald Jones Stadium. The Newcastle Knights have defeated the Gold Coast Titans 22 points to 10.